Make sure everything is straight on my end too. I hope you all are having a great day so far. I hope y'all are ready to tap into these energies. All right. Tune in with me today. We have our shadow work tarot read. All right. It looks like I'm all good to go. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. All right. What's good? Peace and love, and welcome back to another read with yours truly, Miss Astro Tarot. Today I'll be pulling messages for our collective, and we will be tuning into the energies, tapping into our shadow work. Okay, we got a 6 card spread today. We're going to start off with our shadow side, aka our mask energy. So pulling for our mask energy, I'll at least pull 2 for this one. So really we got 7 cards. All right, pulling for the collective. What is the mask? What is the shadow that needs to be revealed? All right, we got hard worker / work overload, and then we have listen to your calling. Okay, so really needing to like direct your energy here in the right places, in the right spaces is what I heard. Okay, so if you're a hard worker, if you're somebody that has like a calling or a purpose, make sure you're putting all that energy into your calling, into your purpose, even if it means having to like take a risk in doing so. Okay, you may be a really hard worker at your 9 to 5, but you have a calling to heal people with herbs and things like that. Redirect that energy and be a hard worker in what is really meant for you here. Really redirect that energy. Okay, this is like an energy of like openness and receptiveness as well, having to really dive deep and really tune in with self. Let's talk about the root cause of this mask here. The root cause. Tell me about the root cause. We have the 6 of Cups here. My deck is upside down. Hold on. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups here for the root cause. And with this energy, it's like holding on to something that you may be comfortable with, way too comfortable with, needing to get out of your comfort zone. This energy is also of like being in like stuck in a past or stuck in a certain position or a certain place. Okay, needing to be able to see yourself moving forward, see yourself more openly, opening yourself up to new possibilities and perspectives and things like that. All right, so this is the energy of like there being too much stillness, too much comfortability, too much not really going outside of the box. Okay, let's talk about some triggers here. What could trigger some of these shadow selves? What could be a trigger for some of our shadow selves? We have the 3 of Cups here. All right, interactions with others. As far as like when you connect or you're having to like open yourself up to somebody, or like certain experiences that you may have with people before, it's like carrying those on and like letting that be like, for example, say a girl gets hurt by a guy in a relationship, and then she moves on, she's going into another relationship. Well, she has thought she has moved on, but she goes into another relationship and she's noticing certain signs, I guess you could say, is in a way that could be overthought as something that really is like a red flag or something she should take notice of and be aware of. But it could also be something where she could be overthinking the situation and putting herself back into what she once experienced before. Okay, so the trigger could be not really being present with self. Also, like I heard emotional dissonance. Okay, so really needing to tune into your emotional intelligence and really um acknowledge and be aware of the things that you have experienced, clearing out any traumas, clearing out any past experiences, and not like carrying them with you in the present moment. Okay, let's talk about some lessons here. What are some lessons that are tied into our shadow work? We have the 2 of Wands here. All right, with this energy, it's more of like The Two of Wands is like more of like a tug energy, like a push and pull here. So some of the lessons could have been like going in a cycle over and over again, constantly experiencing the same thing over and over again until like you actually got the lesson, until it actually clicked in your head and made sense. And it was just like, okay, I noticed that I keep attracting this energy towards me, or I keep going through the same experience, or I keep making the same decision that's putting me in the same cycle over and over and over again. So acknowledging those lessons that are being shown to you, that there is repetition going on. You learn a lot from repetition, but repetition also builds habit. It also builds your subconscious mind as well. So if you're constantly putting yourself in the same position, you're just teaching your subconscious to like let your conscious know like we're always in this position, even if we're not trying to be. Okay. Let's talk about integration. Because the thing about shadow work, even though we all have our shadow sides, okay? Literally, everybody has a shadow. If you go outside and the sun is shining on you, you're going to have a shadow on the sidewalk or whatever, okay? So everyone has a shadow side. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is something that you can integrate into like your daily life so that it becomes more of a strength for you instead of like a weakness, okay? So let's talk about how we can integrate this energy into our daily lives, into our daily practices and things like that, okay? We have the High Priestess, but it did come out in the reverse here, okay? So this is like an energy of like disbelief when it's in reverse, okay? Not really knowing your true self, not really knowing the truth of your own power here, okay? Remember the mask was hard work overload, and then we have listen to your calling here. Okay, so needing to double time. Thank you. So really needing to tap into your higher calling. Okay, know your purpose, know your work, know your mission. You see how she has all of these. She has a whole solar system here in her heart space. Okay, really opening yourself up, opening your heart space up, literally to being able to be receptive of things. Okay, receptive of just flowing, going with the flow, going with a change of new energy, new perspective, and things like that. Okay, it's not impossible to integrate your shadow self into your life. Like I said, your shadow self is a part of you. Okay, you can't really have, the light without the shadow. Okay, it goes hand in hand, it's all part of the same spectrum. So being able to open up your own world within you, embrace it more, accept it, could really help to integrate it into your everyday life. Okay, that's one good way I would definitely say in this case. All right, and then our last card we're gonna pull is for a new strength, because yes, we all have to go through shadow work. We all have our shadows, but our shadows can also be our strengths as well. Okay, once you master your shadow self, you've actually balanced out your being. Okay, so with the Eight of Cups here, that's what we're doing here. We're creating emotional intelligence, emotional abundance. Okay, that emotional dissonance is what I heard before. Like having an assignment, having awareness of what it is that you're experiencing, what it is you're going through. Make sure you're learning your lessons, make sure you're acknowledging them. When you see like certain habits or certain decisions and things like that are reoccurring, or you're experiencing certain parts of life, be aware of what is going on. So tap into the presence of now. All right, meditation is really key with the Eight of Cups here. Meditation is very important for shadow work overall. Okay, if you really want to clear out your shadow work energy, or like align yourself or balance it out, meditate. All right, it's very important. Be mindful, be in the present moment. Okay, you can meditate throughout the day. It's pretty much mindfulness all in one, but it's like just really being sound in mind, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it does. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pull for individual signs too. I didn't bring my advice cards, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pull and pull out some mini messages for each sign, from Aries to Pisces. Pulling for Aries. Starting with Aries. What is their message for shadow work? Hold on, let me straighten this up, y'all. Okay. All right, we have Six of Pentacles. It did come out in reverse though. Okay, so needing to realign here, okay? Rethink your situation, your foundation, and things like that. Reassess it, okay? I feel like you may have like some type of resources that you're in need of, or it's like the energy of like you already have exactly what you need. It's just about how you're using it. All right, so really tuning into that to like see more of something here, especially when it comes to perspective. Okay, it's all about perspective for you, Aries. All right, tuning in for Taurus. Taurus, we have Ace of Cups here. Okay, needing to love yourself. All right, Taurus, needing to like really talk to yourself nice. Talk to yourself nice. Okay, tell yourself you love yourself. Cheer yourself up. Be your own best friend. Whatever it is that you have to do, self-care, things like that. Right, show yourself that you appreciate yourself, and in turn that energy will just revolve all around you. Okay, all right, putting energies. Just a second. Okay, make sure that's not upside down. Yeah, some of my cards is upside down. Okay, I'm gonna pull energies for Gemini now. Pulling for Gemini. Pulling energies for Gemini. For shadow work, Gemini, your overall message is Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Stop overthinking your own abundance. Stop overthinking literally your own purpose here, like your fortune, okay? Don't let your own thoughts and don't let yourself persuade yourself into something else, okay? Something that may not be true or may not align with your actual Wheel of Fortune here. Take a look at your natal chart as well, specifically your Pars Fortunae, to learn more about where your fortune lies. Okay, I feel like you have Geminis are naturally talented. They have many talents. So you may feel like, if you feel like lost or like you need some type of direction, check your natal chart and look at your Pars Fortunae. The house that your Pars Fortunae is in is a house of resonance for something that will help you out in this lifetime. Something that you're skilled at, that you can possibly make money from, like hobby into money kind of thing, and like where your just overall talents is, okay? And check your Jupiter as well. Okay, this is for Cancer. We have the Three of Wands here. All right, I feel like this is like an energy of like optimism. I don't know why I'm hearing like battle of the forces or something like that. It's like constantly like a tag team energy that I'm getting here. All right, I don't know if this is like you going against yourself, or is like telling yourself multiple things and then not fully following through, which makes sense because you are a cardinal sign, Cancer. So I'm getting the energy here, just like being able to like follow through, stay optimistic. All right, if you start something, all that energy that you generate as a cardinal sign when you start something, use that energy and continue to let that power through until the end. Okay, I know it may be a little, challenging, but it's possible. Okay, take breaks. You don't always have to like go straight ahead, running head first into everything, and then keep that same energy throughout. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to take a step back, reanalyze, and then jump right back into it. Okay, it's a process, Cancer. All right, let yourself go through the process. All right, pulling energies for Leo. We have the Queen of Wands here. All right, I heard redefining, but I also heard defining your purpose. So you either need to redefine what your purpose is or define it overall, okay? And I always talk to Leos about this, but it's always because I get this message with you guys a lot about your guys's intentions, okay? So whatever your purpose is, make sure that it's intentional, all right? Make sure it really aligns with you and not with what is outside of you, okay? Not with what others think of you or how you think others portray you. Let it align with how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, okay? So with this energy, this is also like taking a chance. But when I was reading this part, this is like the part of like being a hard worker, and you can like be a hard worker at a 9 to 5, but really what you want to do in life is like heal people or teach them, or you know, spread the word and things like that. So it's like, make sure you're putting your energy directly into what needs to be you know, attended to. All right, Leo. Now pulling energies for Virgo for shadow work. Virgo, we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so Virgo, I heard you really need to work on yourself. It's like spiritual and personal development. Okay, like you can get like very like tedious with your own self here, and sometimes that can make it like kind of hard for you to like maintain motivation or like really strive through with something here. Okay, sometimes you may kind of lose yourself along the way, because this 5 of Cups here is like a half full glass, half full glass, half empty kind of energy here. It's like you're either this or you're that. So you teeter-totter with your own self. Okay, could be because like you're so analytical and you're wanting things to be so perfect, but everything cannot be perfect. Sometimes you just have to let things be and find satisfaction in what it is, okay, not what it could be or how perfect it can be and things like that. So just relax a little bit, Virgo. Okay, I feel like that'll help to ease your shadow mask. Okay, pulling energies for Libra. Pulling energies for Libra, we have 3 of Swords. So Libra, you are your own worst enemy is what I just heard. This is with the 3 of Swords here, this is like an energy of like combative thinking, constantly like going back and forth in what it is that you want to do, or like changing directions or changing focus, not being focused enough, distraction here. Okay, that's what this energy is here. And this is also the energy of like too many opinions in your opinion, or in your energy, I should say. Okay, so finding your authentic self will help your shadow mask, Libra. Okay, instead of listening to others as if their opinion is fact, take it more as like a criticism. Okay, and even as a criticism, take it very lightly. Take it as like feedback. Okay, it doesn't have to be something that changes you overall or makes you want to change, but it can be something like information. Look at it like it's just information. Information is unbiased. Okay, you do what you do with information, and it just is what it is. Okay, Libra, that's your message. Pulling energies for Scorpio now. Pulling energies for Scorpio, we have the Strength card. Okay, Scorpio, I feel like you really need to get into your bag here. All right, but I don't necessarily feel like it's just money. Of course it can be money and like, you know, material gains and things like that, but I'm also getting like the energy of like abundance, more so like spiritual abundance, spiritual currency and things like that. Find your strength here. Okay, find your inner bull, even though that's not your sign, that's more Taurus, but Scorpio and Taurus are sister signs here. So also like just kind of tap into like the opposite of yourself here. Like there's another side of yourself that may be telling you like we can push harder, we can go further, we can do more. And then the other side is just like, I don't want to. I don't want to be judged. I don't want people to look at me like this. Da, 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 da. It's like you have to allow your masculine energy to really overpower the feminine. Okay, your feminine self is more like, I don't really want to do that, like I just want to stay protected in my bubble. And then your masculine energy is like your roar. Okay, that's your bull right here. Okay, tune in more to that energy to really be able to like strive further, because you could be in a way holding yourself back or keeping yourself from experiencing your highest potential because you're not giving it enough, you know, enough roar. Even though that's a lion sound, but you get what I mean, right? All right. um It's like find that inner bull in you. Like give yourself like that extra boost of passion and let it drive you, okay? That's an interesting message for you, Scorpio. Pulling for Sagittarius now. Pulling energies for Sagittarius. We have the Devil. All right, so Sagittarius, you could literally, I don't want to say it's you specifically that's your own worst enemy, but it's more like you have a lot of blockages or a lot of moments where like things are blocking you or things are trying to get in your way. This could more so be like the outside influences that are like your worst enemy almost. It's like things are constantly just in the way. But this also has to do with like not carefully like planning and kind of being impulsive and things like that. So that could cause it as well. Like certain things are not supposed to happen yet, and it's like you may force it and now boom, you're hit with a blockage, and now like you having to like, you know, resort your whole energy and, you know, redirect it and things like that. So I feel like kind of like always following your first thought or first mind too impulsively can like be an issue. Sometimes it can create blockages. Like it's almost like a self-sabotage kind of energy too. It's like trying to do something when it's not time to do it yet. It's just like, I want to do it though. I want to do it. I want to do it. I can do it. So I'm going to do it. And I'm going to just do it. And then you do it. And then it's like, boom, now you can't even do it because you're blocked from access. Okay. So like kind of like overdoing or overpowering your energy. Sagittarius, you are like the magician in tarot. Okay, so the magician has all the tools that it needs, but even though as a magician you have all the tools, doesn't mean you're supposed to be using all the spells. Okay, you don't just use them willy-nilly and whenever you want to. You know, you use them as needed. Okay, so learning to balance out your own energy, your own power, and things like that. Okay. Capricorn is next. Pulling energies for Capricorn. Capricorn, we have Two of Cups here. So Capricorn, I feel like this is like a immediately I got the energy of like your head and your heart like needing to be in alignment here. Okay, it can be more at like a dissonance, like it's not really resonating. Sometimes you may need to like always find a way to put yourself in alignment with yourself here, or even with your path and things like that. So your shadow mask could be you not really giving things your all, or not really putting like the intent behind things. So say like if you're really passionate about something, you're going to feel it in your heart, but your head is not going to be there because it's like you could be thinking about something else, like, oh, I could be doing this, or I should be doing that, or da 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 da. It's like allow them to align so that your head and your heart can both be harmonious with one another and moving simultaneously in order for you to like really feel the I heard the intensity of things here, okay? That's a really interesting message for you, Capricorn. All right. Tapping into the energies for Aquarius. For their shadow work energy, pulling for Aquarius. We have the Six of Wands for Aquarius here. All right. I'm getting the energy of, I heard depleted. So, like, knowing when to, knowing when to like really tap into your higher power. Okay, it's like you may have like, okay, Aquariuses are very innovative signs. So Aquariuses are constantly inventing new things, new ideas. Okay, they're a rebellious sign because they're always going outside of the box here, outside of the boundaries of things. Okay, so with the Six of Wands here, your shadow self could be you not really having the energy to always do so, but you still use that energy, if that makes sense. It's like over generating, overpowering, and then it becomes like a more of like a abuse of the energy as well too. I don't want to have to use such a harsh word, but just overdoing and like over mattering of the fact here. Okay, so with the Six of Wands here, we can change that energy a little bit. Okay, because this was the first card in the reading overall. Okay, It was the Six of Wands that came out. So we can change that energy by incorporating, how can I say this for you, Aquarius? Y'all energy is a little complicated today. Let me see. We got the Knight of Wands too. Okay. Um, okay, I'm getting like the energy of like collaboration, like incorporating others' ideas, not always being so like out the box. Sometimes you can be within the box and still stand out. This is also the energy of like persuasion and things like that. Always trying to shift things. Okay, so that's why I'm getting like a manipulative energy, and I don't mean like in a bad way either. Like just always manipulating energy, always moving things around you. Okay, you always feel the need to always change and fix and rearrange and redo and recalculate, recalibrate things. Okay, that can be very tiring. Aquarius, very tiring. Okay, so always overdoing that air energy you got going on. Okay, sometimes you may need to like really just slow it down, maybe even like change the pace or do something different here. Okay, sometimes you have to just like combine your energy in order for it to actually work out too. All right, sometimes your energy can be a little chaotic, a little high vibing, or needing to just be rearranged to be able to like fit into certain perspectives and things like that. So it's okay to fit inside the box. It's just about how you think about it, Aquarius. Okay, that was a really complicated way to express that to you guys, but I feel like that's kind of what y'all are going through, is like being the piece of the puzzle, but you don't want to be a part of the puzzle. You want to stand out, but it's like you're literally like in the middle of the puzzle. Like the puzzle needs you. All right. All right, that is your read, Aquarius. Now pulling for Pisces, we have the Seven of Swords here. Pisces, this is the energy of like always questioning yourself, always wondering, should I do this or should I do that? Or do I really want to do this? Do I feel like doing it? It's just like always second guessing or always just in your head for end on end about something here, when you can really just go for it and do it. As soon as you think of it, it is not, you're not thinking of it to question it. You're thinking of it to do something about it. It came to mind because it's wanting to exist. Your thoughts are something. Your thoughts are physical. Okay, so this is the energy of being able to bring what is internalized within you into the external, so that you can actually see like the result. I heard the fruits of your own labor. Okay, and also this will like prove to yourself here, because I'm getting the energy of like having to prove to yourself. All right, it's definitely you against you here, Pisces. So if you're needing to like really just like see the results for yourself, then do so by bringing them to life. Okay, really act on those thoughts here. I feel like you can be just a little bit more impulsive, Pisces, as far as like your goals and stuff and getting things accomplished. Okay, but yes, that is the end of the read. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope these messages resonate. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Check the description for more links. Let me know in the comment section if your guys' messages resonate with you, okay? And if you guys want to timestamp this for me, I'd appreciate it. That'll make it easier on my end. All right. I think that's everything, you guys. Peace.